Greetings, sirs and madams. I'm Starfig0, and we're playing Gundam Battle Operation 2. So I haven't done a supply video in a very long time, and that's because I haven't gotten any event mobile suits in several months, and I haven't gotten one that I've liked in even longer than that. So I decided to buy some tokens for the New Year's StepUp. And recently I've had a lot of complaints about people saying it was unethical for me to spend money on spins. But I've always assumed that my audience isn't stupid, and that you guys would know that I don't show the spins where I get crap, you know, because those videos would be very boring to watch. So yeah, I guess for anyone who's thick enough to need the transparency, I don't show the shitty spins. So yeah, I don't know, some people go months without getting anything, but anyway, yeah, so this is the New Year's StepUp. They have some really weird conditions, so let's see what falls out of these planes. Okay, so the first drop is the level 3 power gym. I really like this mobile suit, so having the level 3 version should be pretty cool. Ooh, the gym intercept beam saber. And HYAKU beam rifle again. Beam daggers for the Pixie, I believe. The large Gatling for the Drosy Custom. That suit is terrible. The same terrible Gatling cannon. A level 3 sniper rifle for the Gym Sniper 2. Okay, the HYAKU's beam saber. The beam saber, but at a higher level. A Gobaldi beam saber. I don't have that suit. And the special drop for the New Year StepUp. I got a gold box, and it gives me 100 gold mechanic tickets, which is great because I've never gotten a repeat on a 3-star suit before, so these are the first gold tickets I've ever gotten on this account. Yeah, so the way the anniversary StepUp works is the first step, like it gives you mechanic tickets, depending on the type of box you get. Like it gives you like bronze, silver, or gold. The second step gives you tickets, 100, 200, or 300 depending on rarity. The third one gives you defense parts, I believe, and the last one gives you like Zeta era mobile suits out of the special box. Okay, so our first drop on the second part is a HYAK Heat Hawk, a non-HYAK Heat Hawk, a Gym Sniper 2 White Dingo. This suit is very bland. I'm probably not going to use it. The shrapnel version of the Clay Bazooka, very interesting. Okay, Zaku 2 Heavy Arms type. That suit's way too slow in my opinion. The Zox Iron Nail. I do not have a Zoc. A level 2 Gobaldi Alpha. Yeah, I was really hoping for something else, but that's fine. Again, Ao's Beam Bayonet. Madrox's Beam Saber again. Okay, whose bazooka is that? Okay, our special drop is... Okay, another gold box, so that means 300 tickets. Wow, that's awesome. I've never had that many tickets before. Okay, cool. Mostly new stuff here. That's pretty good. Yeah, this gym has like really good stats on paper, but its weapons just kind of suck. Okay, this Clay Bazooka can be used by the Rick Diaz or the HYAKU SHIKI. And this Alpha is at 450. Yeah, I've seen some like really badass matches like with Alphas, so I can't wait to try that out. Okay, the third step has a guaranteed 2-star mobile suit and a defense part from the bonus box. This is probably the StepUp part that I'll not like the most because I don't really use defense parts mostly. The same bazooka for the Gim. A 95mm sniper rifle. I think that's probably for the Zuda F, which I don't have. A level 2 Heat Lance. That could be interesting. Oh, the hammer gun for the Gasha. I just got all 3 levels of that thing. Gobaldi's Beam Saber again. Goof VD's Heat Sword. I don't have a Goof VD. A Gym Command Space type for some reason. A Gigan's Claw? Why is this still in the lottery? The Gym Cannon too. Well, I like the design of this suit, but they kind of fucked up its stats in this game. It kind of sucks now. Okay, the HYAKU level 3, which is okay, I guess. Okay, so for our special drop, defense part, it's gold, so I think that's the melee one. Yeah, anti-melee armor level 5, which should be useful, I guess. Yeah, I don't have the Zuda F. I don't remember getting the Dom that uses this, but apparently I have it. Yeah, and I guess I could put that saber on my new Garibaldi. Oh, yeah, I feel really bad about this suit not being so great anymore. But I guess I could always use more support suits. Okay, HYAKU level 3 is at 450. I'd probably just want to use my Alex instead. And level 5 gives you 20 resistance, which is good, but like that takes up a lot of slots, so yeah, I don't know if I'll even have anything that can fit that, because I tend to prioritize like leg armor and boosting speed and that type of stuff. Okay, here comes the last step of the step up. Let's see what falls out of these planes. Okay, a level 4 HYAKU. I didn't even know this was in the game. Hey, Garibaldi's Beam Saber again. Some other Beam Saber. Boomerang cutters. They're technically a really great weapon. The same Garibaldi Beam Saber. Another HYAK Heat Hawk. Okay, don't have a HYAK. The Rick Dom 2. Why do I get this thing so often? The level 2 Gigan Claw. Can't believe I don't have that yet. A Zaku Mine Layer, unfortunately. Oh, a level 2 full armor Gundam from Thunderbolt. I did not expect that. Okay, and for the special anniversary box, we get a gold box which contains more gold. Alright, so I've finally got an event mobile suit after many months. It's the HYAKU SHIKI. They've translated it as Type 100 for some reason. Which, you know, that's a literal translation, but everyone just calls it HYAKU SHIKI because, you know, I guess it sounds cool. Okay, this HYAKU is at 500 cost. Wow. Hopefully it can keep up at that cost. Holy shit. Like, because I remember that suit being crazy slow. Okay, so I can put this Beam Saber on a lot of high-end gyms. More Garibaldi stuff. I don't have a HYAK. Repeat. I guess I can stick that on my Gigan. This suit's... I don't really like the Zaku Mine Layer. It's okay. This Thunderbolt is at 550. I don't know if it can keep up at its cost, really. And the Shiki is at 550 at level 1. Damn, look at that anti-beam stat. Jesus. I guess it makes sense, but goddamn. Okay, so its range and melee stats are about even. And it looks like it has pretty good speed and thrust ability. The thrust isn't quite as good as the Thunderbolt, but still pretty damn high for a level 1. Okay, yeah, that was pretty cool. Like, did I get gold boxes on all 4 of my steps? That seems a little unusual to me. I guess I was pretty lucky. But I guess, you know, not everyone would be that lucky. Like, that did cost $90. So, you know, like, yeah, if you're a normal person, like, don't spend your money on video games, just, like, use it for, like, medical bills and that type of shit. Okay, so the Shiki's weapons, it's got its own beam rifle, 2400 damage, 350 range, which is a little lower. It has 4 shots, which, you know, I guess it doesn't really make sense, but it's a video game. This Clay Bazooka Shrapnel type, from the stats, I guess it behaves like a shotgun, but it might be the airburst version, I'm not sure, but we'll see once we take it on the field. Yeah, so this beam rifle has an E-Pack, kind of like the GPO-1's rifle. Okay, got its own beam saber. This is I think a bird lime launcher or something. It's in the knuckle. So I think this should do instant stun, even though it has low range. Okay, let's stick some parts on here. We're going to do leg armor, reload. I believe they changed it so that the E-Pack rifles actually reload with this quick loader parts instead of the beam overheat parts, which should make a lot more sense. Okay, you're going to put boost parts, and then range damage, because you guys know me, I don't really fight at close range, really. Okay, we're going to put some turning parts, because I really like putting that on my raid-type mobile suits. What is the last part we're going to put on here? Yeah, I guess we'll go for melee damage. And I did forget to check earlier, but yeah, this suit does have space affinity on it. So for skills, it's got Balancer, High Spec AMBAC, Maneuver Armor level 2, Forced Injector level 2, I think that's the same as the Kempfer, Melee Controller, so it has a 3-hit combo, Flight Control level 2, so I think it can boost mid-air, Emergency Evade System level 1, so it can dodge roll once, and I think this skill at the bottom of it lets it take less damage to its back, which makes sense. Yeah, I forgot what the binders on the HYAKU SHIKI are called, but yeah, so supposedly this suit is using anti-beam coating. I'm not really convinced based on the animation, but that they kind of retconned it that way, so yeah, we're gonna make it a little more gold. And supposedly the binders on the back give it more like AMBAC powers, so maybe they should have given it like a higher level AMBAC or something, but yeah. Okay, and I tried seeing if I could put some brighter whites on there, but it didn't really work, so I just took off the reds to make it look more professional. Okay, let's take this thing out into a field test. Okay, so so to me the running speed seems pretty average. The turning speed is fast as fuck. Maybe it was a little overkill for me to use those turn parts. Boost speed is okay. It can turn really fast while boosting, that's really good. Yeah, pretty good boost capacity. It looks like the booster heat recovers very slowly, so I don't have these parts, but I recommend putting boost recovery on there. And we're looking at the weapon cycle. It looks like all the weapons ready up like really quickly. Okay, it's got the same neutral swing as the GPO-1. And the downswing, it lunges forward with a slash and then follows with a kick. The kick doesn't seem to lunge forward, so that should actually help you like actually land the following kick, so that's good. Okay, so it looks like the rifle readies quickly, but the rate of fire on it is awful, which doesn't really make sense technically, but I guess for game balance reasons we're going to do that. Yeah, I'm really glad it readies up fast. Okay, that's pretty decent damage. Okay, so bird lime launcher. I guess it's short range, does instant stun, but the damage on it is terrible. You really shouldn't be using it for damage. Yeah, I think you're better off just using Vulcans. Like I think 5 Vulcan bullets will be more damage than the bird lime launcher. Okay, yeah, the thing about suits with like really long boost distance is when you're just trying to cancel your melee, it kind of puts you in a not great position to follow up your combo. And then, yeah, the thing about these double hit down swings is that they cause the down status on the first hit, but you're still following up, so it makes it kind of difficult to follow up like after the trip. Well, I can't believe I missed that. Yeah, so it's doing decent damage, but not amazing damage. Yeah, something like a Gan could do a lot more melee damage than the Shiki, but as far as I can tell, the Shiki has like better boost mobility, and like the ability for it to instant stun at range is pretty good. Okay, we're looking at the reload speed on the rifle, which isn't bad, but I do have the level 2 and 3 reload parts on there. So, yeah, it's not horrible. Okay, let's check out its jumping powers. If I could not miss the ledge like an idiot. Okay, we're going to jump off here to get more height. Okay, so it can double jump, can fire the rifle mid-air, cannot melee mid-air. Yeah, they really need to start adding that, because I think that would be crazy fun. Okay, so oops, I'm not pressing the jump button. Okay, so I think it should be able to boost forward, or like in any direction while jumping. Yeah, so that'll help you have softer landings. Like, for some reason, the landing recovery animation in this game is crazy long. Okay, so what we're going to do here is, I'm basically done testing it with the beam rifle. Let's put on that clay bazooka shrapnel and see what that does. Okay, so I didn't like this gun in Gundam vs. Zeta Gundam, but oh wow, it's got a really, really good rate of fire. Okay, but it looks like it doesn't stun instantaneously. It looks like it needs 2 shots to stun. So it kind of looks like you're not really supposed to use this in close range. You can, of course, but it's going to take 2 shots to stun. That will be pretty dangerous. The reload time is really good. Yeah, the damage on generals isn't fantastic, but it's decent. So, yeah, I think the way you should use this version of the clay bazooka is you should kind of use it to counter shoot against support types, and you can drill a lot of damage. You just empty the magazine into them. And then if you need to go close range, you're gonna have to just treat the Shiki like it's a regular melee type. Like you're not gonna use the clay bazooka to stun at close range because you'll be reloading it. At least it reloads fast. And then if you need to stun at close range, you can still use the birdlime launcher. So yeah, this could be a pretty decent setup. I'm sure most people are gonna go for the beam rifle instead, but yeah, I don't know, I don't mind being able to do a lot of damage at range, so yeah, I might actually use the clay bazooka instead. Yeah, I'm sure the beam rifle will be safer. Yeah, a weird thing I found though is that for some reason the trigger on the clay bazooka is a little unresponsive. It's like the shot doesn't come out as fast as a beam rifle would, or even another bazooka. There's like a mild delay to it, and I can't really explain it well, but yeah, if you use the gun, you might see a bit of a delay as well. Yeah, the way the animation is, I thought this thing was gonna fire like a shotgun, but it behaves more like an airburst round. Yeah, which makes it a little weird on calculating its damage, because I think it said it did like 100 damage per pellet. But at least the damage seems more consistent than... I can't believe I missed that. The damage seems more consistent than a regular shotgun, because for some reason, like, standard shotguns are just programmed very weird in this game. But yeah, I think this one might work out a little better. As far as I can tell, it seems to behave similarly to the assault shotgun that the G-Line Assault uses, but a lot more range to it. What was the range on this thing? Like 300? Something like that? Yeah, so I'd say that's actually pretty nice. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. I'm liking the Shiki a lot. It's not amazing or broken, but it's pretty respectable. Like, I like its mobility, and I like all the options it has. Yeah, I just don't know how well it's gonna fare at its cost range, because there are a ton of generals, like really good generals running around, like the Rick Diaz and the Stamen. So that's gonna be pretty horrific in my opinion. Yeah, and it does it does respectable damage against support types, but against generals, it's probably gonna have a lot of trouble. Yeah, in my opinion, I think they probably should have increased the melee damage for this a little bit, but I don't know. I guess it is a Char mobile suit, and I don't know. Char doesn't have the greatest track record. Okay, yeah, that's not terrible damage, but yeah. Okay, let's get out and get a good look at this thing. Yeah, I like the Shiki design. Weirdly enough, it's designed by Mamoru Nagano, I think. Yeah, so you can kind of see a lot of Nagano designs if, like, shit's just missing armor, like on the shins right there. Yeah, Nagano, like, really likes tubes and, like, minimal armor. Like, lots of skeletal bullshit going on, but yeah, it's a very handsome mobile suit. Yeah, it's just too bad, I don't really like Zeta, like, or its characters and story, but yeah, some of the suits are okay, but yeah, I don't know, like, the Zeta era of GBO2 might be some dark times for me, but yeah, hopefully, like, towards later, we're gonna get some, like, Jupiter Empire mobile suits, like, the Gap Flea and the Gap Plant. Like, those are my favorite designs from Zeta, but they're probably a long time away. Yeah, so I'm glad I got the Shiki. It costs a lot of money, but I don't know, I kind of needed to catch up on this account anyway. I don't really have a lot of 550 cost suits. But anyway guys, that's a look at the Shiki. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time.